Hey y'all, so today I am 1 year older, but I got an NPE case for you today, and I figured since it's my birthday, it's fitting to tell you a case story that has to do with the birthday. So welcome back to Client Stories with Aimee. So our client was raised with a step-parent as her father, and she didn't know anything about her biological father. Her mom kind of gave her little hints here and there, but as the years went on, it became less important for those little tidbits to be given and less important for her to feel like she needed to ask for those tidbits of information about that biological father. So one day on her 31st birthday, she was sitting there talking about it with her husband, and her husband just says, why don't we just do a DNA test? It's how people are finding. We see these news stories in the newspapers and magazines about how an Ancestry DNA test unlocked the secrets to their family history and they knew who their parents were, yada yada yada. So he went on there and he ordered her an Ancestry DNA test right then and there for her birthday that night at dinner. She's like, well, we'll just give it a shot, we'll see what happens. So she gets the kit, she spits in the little tube, she sends it off, and she waits, and she kind of forgets about it until she gets the email saying that her results are in. And they had sent her little reminder emails, but she just ignored them. So she immediately gets on the phone and she calls her husband. Hey babe, they're here. I'm so nervous. I don't know if I can open this. Like, what do I do? He's like, it's okay. Just breathe. When you come home tonight, we'll have dinner and then we'll open the results together and see what it shows. She gets home. She's so nervous. She said she couldn't stand it. Hubby gets home, they have dinner, and they sit there and pop up with that computer and they start looking at those DNA matches to see what is going on here, to see if they can maybe see who dad is, if they can figure out any of those matches that's going to lead them to her biological father. It didn't. It did not. She could see her mom's side of the family. It took her a little bit of digging, but she was able to find her mom's side of the family there after a little bit of like scrolling through, because her mom's grandparents were from Germany and her other grandparents were from England. So those matches were there, but they're a little bit smaller. So she assumed, okay, so if these are my matches to my mom, the rest of these should be my dad, but I don't know how to figure this out. I don't know how to get it, like to get a family name. I don't know how to do any of that. So she ends up Googling how to find a birth father. Can you use Ancestry results to find a birth father? Can you do this with a birth father? How do you find a birth, whatever. She was Googling all of these different key terms, and about 3 out of 5 of those search results led to DNA Angels. So she clicked on our profile, she read through our website, she looked at all of our pictures, and she's like, you guys have a lot of pretty ladies there. Like, that's very sweet of you, thank you. We ended up getting her screened in there pretty quickly, got access to her tree and her DNA, found the most recent common ancestor, got everything mapped out pretty quickly, landed on the grandparent line, and we were able to identify her birth father, one of 5 brothers. We were like, so many boys, why so many boys? So 1 of 5 men is her biological father. We sent her contact information. We kind of gave her a little bit of a script because she didn't know what exactly to say. And so she kind of used that script to formulate exactly what she wanted to say when she contacted each of these men. And some of them were really nice and kind to her. Some of them were like, yeah, it's absolutely not me. I don't know how to help you. Good luck on your search. That's that. 3 of the brothers did agree to DNA test. They said, honestly, it could be me, it could be one of my brothers, I don't know. We were all in that same area that you were conceived. We don't remember your mom, but that doesn't mean anything back in the day. I mean, 35 years ago was a long time, things happened. So 3 of them decided to DNA test, and one of them did. It was the second one that tested. One of them did come up as a biological parent, and they actually used LabCorp's paternity testing instead of Ancestry. We kind of prefer the Ancestry DNA testing just because we get those match numbers. It's an extra person in the database to kind of help us navigate things. But they chose to do a LabCorp test because, 1, it's quicker, and they felt like it would give them the best result that's easiest to understand. Is either you are the biological father or there's no chance, basically, is basically what they say, instead of looking at parent-child match. So the second one who tested came back as the parent-child, the paternity test match, and so it was been great. She sat there and said that he had to take a minute to accept everything. Not so much in a negative way, it was just kind of processing that I had a child out there for 35 years and I did not know, like, how could this happen kind of thing. But they have bonded. His wife loves her. She loves her bonus mom, as she calls her now, and they're building that great relationship, and it's amazing. So that's it for today. I will see you guys later. Don't forget to hit like, follow, and share. Bye, guys.